In the annals of history, few events are as bizarre and macabre as the Cadaver Synod of 897 AD. This peculiar episode took place in Rome during a tumultuous period known as the Papal Schism, marked by political intrigue, power struggles, and rampant corruption in the Church. At its center was Pope Stephen VI, who found himself embroiled in a bitter feud with the former Pope, Formosus. Formosus, who had served as Pope from 891 to 896, was a controversial figure. His papacy was characterized by ambitious political maneuvers and alliances, which made him both friends and enemies. After Formosus died, Stephen VI, eager to solidify his power and delegitimize his predecessor, decided to take the unprecedented step of exhuming Formosus's body and putting it on trial. The trial was set to take place in January 897 in the Lateran Palace. The scene was both grotesque and surreal. Formosus's body, dressed in papal robes, was propped up on a throne in the courtroom. A deacon was appointed to speak for the deceased pope, while Stephen VI presided over the proceedings. The courtroom was filled with curious onlookers and officials, eager to witness this bizarre spectacle. As the trial commenced, the charges against Formosus were read. He was accused of a variety of crimes, including perjury and violating church law. The absurdity of the situation did not go unnoticed. The living witnesses were questioned, and the accusations against Formosus were met with disbelief and laughter from the crowd. Some described the sight of the decaying body propped up for judgment as grotesque and farcical. Stephen VI was determined to make a statement. The trial dragged on, with the deceased pope's supposed transgressions laid bare. The verdict was inevitable. Formosus was found guilty. In an act of theatrical justice, the body was stripped of its papal vestments, and the 3 fingers of Formosus's right hand, used for giving blessings, were cut off. The remains were ultimately discarded in the Tiber River. The Cadaver Synod shocked the public and created a backlash against Stephen VI. The trial was seen as a grotesque and inhumane affront to the dignity of the papacy. It not only tarnished Stephen's reputation, but also escalated the ongoing political turmoil in Rome. Within months, the fallout from the trial would lead to Stephen's own downfall. In June 897, Stephen VI was deposed by a faction opposed to his leadership, and he was imprisoned. His reign ended violently when he was strangled to death, possibly as part of a coup orchestrated by supporters of Formosus. The bizarre trial of the dead pope had come full circle, showcasing the brutal nature of power struggles within the church. The Cadaver Synod remains one of history's most shocking events, illustrating how far political rivalries can lead individuals to act in absurd and grotesque ways. It serves as a reminder of the often dark and tumultuous nature of history, where the boundaries between the living and the dead can become blurred in the quest for power.